Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel B&B Glow. Luna entices Steffy to the beach school after sending her a cryptic message via Hayes. At the Cliff home, Taylor informs Steffy that after the madness is over, she and Rich will most likely tie the knot. Steffy believes that having a wedding in the midst of it would help them forget about Luna. Steffy informs her mother that Hayes is wrapping his art camp and Kelly is at gymnastics. The children don't know about the psychopath things, therefore their lives are normal. Knowing that they are enjoying themselves and not at all afraid of Luna helps her stay calm. Luna communicates. Hayes is told by Luna at the beach school to make his mother something she will always remember. Her smile is malevolent. After introducing origami to the students, Luna gives Hayes a fortune teller she constructed for his mother. It can hold a variety of small, confidential notes. She will be astonished. I hate to tell you, Steffy, but your future isn't looking so bright, Luna muses to herself. After congratulating Hayes on mastering origami, Luna advises the teacher to start working. Luna refuses the teacher's invitation to stay and meet the parents. Hayes approaches to give Sunshine another thank you. He is certain that his father, mother, and sister will adore the fortune teller. Luna comments on how close his family is to him. Some people are never given the opportunity. Does she cry? Hayes asks. Luna tells him it's only allergies and tells him to go home right away so they can show his mother what they made. Remy and Sheila comparing notes. Remy tells Sheila that she's really into the origami that Luna folded for him at Illinois Giardino. She promised to make him more, but he is concerned because she is not returning his messages. You obviously are too, he observes. Sheila is informed by Remy that Luna is her granddaughter. They discuss the strange tale of Finn and his adopted aunt having a daughter. He questions Finn's wife for preventing him from dating his daughter. Sheila claims that although Steffy has strong opinions, she has experienced much. She can see why it's difficult for her. Steffy will never accept either of them, according to Remy. Will she? Remy and Sheila discuss how Luna abducted Steffy and imprisoned her in a cage after killing 2 men. She doesn't want anything to do with Luna, which makes sense. Sheila sniffs about her privilege. She felt protected and guided growing up. She never had the same emotional turmoil as Luna. Remy is happy that Luna now has Sheila. Sheila is unsure of when she will next see her. Luna is leaving Los Angeles. Remy claims that since Sheila is only getting to know Luna, she must be upset by her departure. Sheila believes she will benefit from the change of scenery. Remy is in agreement. Why is he concerned about Luna? She asks. Just reasons, he murmurs. Sheila wants to know more. She can assist her if there is a problem. Sheila is informed by Remy that he met Luna at the shooting range. Sheila shivers. Sheila is informed by Remy that he had to teach Luna how to shoot her rifle. Sheila looks at Luna with the rifle. As she bids Luna farewell, she tells her, "At least I'm going out with a bang." Steffy's odd present and call. Steffy and Taylor question Hayes about camp at the Cliff house. He claims that Miss Sunshine, the kind woman who gave him the origami, assisted him in making her a gift. Telling his mother they prepared it for her, he takes out the fortune teller. Hayes informs his mother and grandmother that although Miss Sunshine wrote the fortunes, he did the folding. They'll have to see what Miss Sunshine has in store for her, Steffy replies. The first one is a solar drawing. There is a drawing of a moon and stars in the next one. Hayes reveals the next fortune, a broken heart, when Taylor expresses a desire to try. Surprised, they sketch a woman with her eyes set out in a second one. Taylor and Steffy are uncomfortable. Steffy wants to discuss Miss Sunshine with the teacher. Taylor believes Steffy need to give the school a call. At that moment, Miss Dillon gives Steffy a call. She informs her that she needs to discuss something with her. Steffy is upset that Hayes brought a fortune teller home with an offensive message and brought up Miss Sunshine. To talk about it, the instructor invites her to the beach school right now. Luna observes Miss Dillon at the beach school asking Steffy whether she's on her way. The teacher cuts off when Steffy affirms that she is. Luna says, "Well done." Taylor believes the teacher will have some answers for Steffy at the Cliff house. They can't figure out what Miss Sunshine sent home with Hayes. Miss Dillon asks Luna what she has planned at the school. How will you handle Steffy Forrester? Sheila becomes alarmed upon learning of Luna's target practice, and she threatens to kill Steffy and origami. Luna told Hayes they were going to blow his mother away after bidding Sheila farewell. Luna promises Hayes that they will create something his mother would never forget at the beach house creche, grinning. She proposes that they create a paper fortune teller that contains coded messages. She smirks to herself and remarks, "Your mum is going to be surprised." Miss Dillon instructs the children to prepare as she announces that it is time for pickup. Luna tells Hayes that his mom would love the fate teller when he thanks her. "Some kids don't even get relationships with their kids," she says, wiping away a tear. Steph asks her mother if she has a wedding date in mind while they are at the Cliff House. According to Taylor, they are holding off until things settle down. In the midst of the chaos, Steffy believes the family needs a wedding. A diversion would be beneficial. The kids can just be kids being kids, and she's happy they are busy and not dealing with the psychopath stuff. After being dropped off, Hayes informs the women that Miss Sunshine has returned to teach origami. He takes the fate teller out. Steffy grinned. She and Phoebe used to make those. Hayes clarifies that he wrote the numbers and folded them, but Miss Sunshine claimed that if he knew what they were, fortunes couldn't come true. "They'll see what Miss Sunshine believes is coming," Steffy replies. They take a picture of the sun after trying one. A moon is the object of their next attempt. Steffy wished for a romantic partner. A broken heart comes next. Taylor and Steffy remind themselves that Miss Sunshine has no idea what the future will bring. Another one they attempt shows a woman with her eyes X'd out. Steffy gulps, tells Hayes that was awesome, and thanks him. He leaves to use his iPad for play. Steffy is uncomfortable, as is her mother. She determines that she must speak with Miss Sunshine. Steffy says she was just going to phone Miss Dillon regarding an improper message from Miss Sunshine when she gets a call. Miss Dillon invites her to stop by instead of arguing over the phone. Hayes will be looked after by Taylor. "This is absolutely inappropriate," Steffy tells her mother. Luna assures Miss Sunshine she did a fantastic job while brandishing a gun at her back at the beach house. "What will she do to Steffy?" Miss Dillon asks. At the Giardino, Luna made him an origami, which Remy shows Sheila. He fears that she has vanished. Luna has a lot on his mind, according to Sheila. That's the reason for his anxiety. Remy reveals that he has heard Luna's strange past. Sheila maintains that they all adore one another and dislike such portrayal. Steffy is mostly responsible for Remy's lack of affection. Steffy is complex and obstinate, according to Sheila. Although it's difficult, she would like to have a typical connection with her. Remy doesn't think it will ever happen. Sheila tells him about Luna kidnapping Steffy and keeping her in a cage, and they discuss how Luna will go to jail for killing 2 men. Sheila acknowledges that Luna is leaving Los Angeles and laments Steffy's wealth. He is certain that she is grieving at the loss of her granddaughter. Sheila is, but Luna will probably benefit from the change of surroundings. Remy concurs. Sheila insists on knowing if there is a problem. He relates how he met Luna at the shooting range, where she targeted him with a photo of Steffy. Sheila trembles. Luna isn't much of a shot, and he never thought of her as the type of gun. He needed to assist her. Sheila needs to accept that Luna is carrying a gun, and she remembers that she was leaving with a boom. Does the evil twin of Luna Nozawa exist? Luna Nozawa will continue to terrorize Steffy Forrester on The Bold and the Beautiful this week, and she's not playing fair. The Bold and the Beautiful. Do you want more? Receive the most recent information on The Bold and the Beautiful delivered directly to your inbox. The authors of the CBS serial opera have driven Lisa Yamada's character into a corner, and Luna Nozawa is a true monster. Luna has the potential to surpass her grandma Sheila Carter's record given the rate at which she is eliminating personalities. Is Hayes actually in peril? According to B&B teasers, Luna's behavior will worsen and she will include her younger brother Hayes in the mix. Although it's unbelievable that someone could hurt a little child, is there a boundary that Luna Nozawa won't go over? This is the same deranged kid who held Steffy captive in her cage, killed 2 innocent men at Illinois Giardino, and falsely accused her mother of her crimes. It seems like Yamada's damaged character has no hope for the future at this point in the game. Supporting someone who was given a second chance at life after being pardoned for 2 murders and still hasn't changed their ways is difficult. You are living your life incorrectly when Sheila Carter is unable to support you. Rumor has it, however, that the young actress is highly valued by TPTB at the soap opera, and they wish to retain her. Is there a twin for Luna Nozawa? Is Luna Nozawa's twin malevolent? Although we will never be able to forgive Luna for her actions, It would be okay for her to remain in the area if her murderous doppelganger was the only one responsible. The people of Los Angeles would never welcome her into the community in any other way. Perhaps Dr. Finn and his wife Steffy will allow Luna to stay at their home for a while and get to know her if it turns out that she isn't a murderer after all. Is Luna's sugar similar to Grandma Sheila, in your opinion? Remy's clue panics Sheila in a startling bold and the beautiful turnaround as Steffy reels over Hayes' present. Just as things are starting to calm down on the bold and the beautiful, another emotional hurricane hits, and this time, a child's handcrafted present is the catalyst for the storm. Steffy Forrester is first moved when her son Hayes surprises her with an origami artwork. However, as she learns that the origami is more than just paper, it's a terrifying message, a silent warning from a very dangerous visitor, that feeling of maternal love soon turns into dread. Meanwhile, across town, Remy gives Sheila Carter a startling hint that sends her into a frenzy while Steffy struggles with the realization. The web of secrets, lies, and evil plans becomes more tightly woven this week, entangling everyone, particularly the Forrester family, who believed they were safe following Luna's abduction. However, they failed to anticipate Luna's strategic return to complete the task she began, as well as the clue she left in the smallest of hands. The first step is a crane. It begins at the beach school, where Hayes Forrester has been studying basic art skills in a warm, bright setting designed to shield him from the turmoil of his family's continual disputes. He comes home after an origami class with a meticulously folded crane, its pastel paper pleated with delicate curves and accuracy. Presenting the gift to his mother, who is instantly moved by her son's consideration, he beams. As she places the crane on the coffee table and enjoys the quiet moment, Steffy compliments her kid on his inventiveness. However, Hayes then makes a statement that completely alters the situation. "I made it with the help of Miss Sunshine." Steffy goes cold. The name is like a bullet to her. Slowly, she drops on her knees and asks, "Who is Miss Sunshine?" Hayes smiles. "She is the kind, long-haired woman who visited the school today. She demonstrated for us how to create paper animals." Steffy's face becomes paler. She recognizes Miss Sunshine right away. Luna is the only one who possesses the obsession and the nerve to pull off something like this. The awakening. Steffy initially finds it hard to believe. Luna has been the target of police pursuit for days. She is believed to be hiding. How could she have entered Hayes' classroom without anyone noticing? She then examines the origami crane once again, and as she unfolds one of the folds, her hands shake. There is a small note inside that reads, "This is just the beginning," scribbled in faded pencil. Steffy feels overwhelmed with panic. Luna's son has been close by. Not close, but with him. Having conversations. Grinning. Instructing. She tells Ridge what occurred over the phone right away, her voice hardly steady. Already tense due to Luna's abduction and the poorly executed sting with Will, Ridge is in disbelief. How a known criminal was let to be anywhere close to Hayes is what he demands to know. However, Steffy is no longer paying attention. Her maternal instincts are fully activated. Luna is currently playing with them, according to her message. Even worse, she's doing it with Hayes. In the meantime, across town, rereading a message Luna sent him weeks ago, Remy sits anxiously at Illinois Giardino with his phone. For a while, the two had been close, possibly too close, and Remy still has an odd bond with her. He can't help but wonder whether there's more to Luna's narrative, even after everything she's done. But he's bothered by something today. He can't get rid of a recollection that comes up. He recalls taking Luna to a shooting range, which was a strange request from her, but at the time, he didn't give it much thought. Talking about enemies, betrayal, and making people pay, she was furious. Assuming it was innocent self-defense, he demonstrated how to handle a gun for her. Looking back, he sees now that it may have been something else. Remy sends her another text. No answer. Disturbed, he glances at his phone. In a moment of discomfort, he then produces a picture, one he took of Luna laughing while using a paper target with a badly drawn face on it at the firing range. It's the face of Steffy. His heart thuds. What he believed to be an emotional outpouring may now turn out to be a kill list. Sheila Carter is alarmed. Unsure of what to do, Remy decides to approach Sheila Carter, which is the most improbable choice he has ever made. He shows her the picture when they meet in a dimly lit area of the eatery. He remarks, "I believe Luna is preparing something." And I believe that nobody realizes how bad it is. Sheila examines the picture, her face tensing up in alarm at once. Although she is viewed as a monster by many, she is also Luna's grandmother, and she is aware that the young woman's anger has escalated. Sheila's biggest worry is confirmed by Hayes' recent communication with her. Luna is spiraling and is now not just unstable but also purposeful. She's going after Steffy, Remy murmurs. Sheila has a strained, deep voice. Then we're all in danger. Sheila realizes at that point that Luna is planned rather than reacting. Methodical. Risky. She has moved past her shame and sadness and is now acting with quiet, unadulterated menace. What's the worst? This monster was created in part by Sheila. Steffy becomes more paranoid. Steffy is back at the cliff home, unraveling. She holds Hayes tightly as though he may vanish in her embrace. She plays back every scene from the school, including how Luna might have entered the building and pretended to be a volunteer or substitute. Why didn't the school verify identification? How could no one identify her? Ridge and Taylor show up, clearly shaken. The room falls silent as Steffy reveals the message to them. Ridge calls Baker once more to request more security for the children. Taylor, who is appalled that her granddaughter might be responsible, maintains that Luna wouldn't harm Hayes, despite the evidence to the contrary. Steffy states bluntly, she's escalating. She wants me to know that she isn't finished. She's also not scared. The ramifications are terrifying. By using children in her personal grudge, Luna has gone too far. Even Taylor, who usually stands up for others, begins to falter. She starts to view Luna as a ticking time bomb rather than a victim. Sheila's unspoken choice. When Sheila gets home later that evening, she discovers one of Luna's old suitcases. She rummages through it, looking for any hint as to where Luna might be going next. She discovers a notepad with the following words scrawled on it: blow her away, make her feel it, and she doesn't get to win. Although the language is frightening, Sheila gets a chill from the final line. The key is Hayes. Sheila comes to the horrifying conclusion that Luna wants to do more than just emotionally harm Steffy. There's no greater way for her to crush her spirit than with her child. Sheila gives Remy a call right away. We must locate her. Prior to her doing something from which she cannot recover. A family under close watch. In Los Angeles, the Forrester family hides away as night falls. Guards are posted at the house, security is doubled, and Steffy won't let Hayes leave her sight. Every shadow turns into a danger. Every knock on the door could be terrifying. Luna has transformed from a volatile ex to a serious danger, and she is engaging in psychological warfare. Ridge promises to keep the family safe. He growls, she won't touch my grandson. However, he also sounds afraid because he knows in his heart that Luna is more talented than anyone has ever recognized. Taylor blames herself and is haunted. She doubts every second of Luna's early years, every time she averted her gaze, and every opportunity she had to halt her decline. She is consumed with guilt. The harshest truth is then given by Brooke, who had been dubious of Luna from the start. She's not coming after just Steffy. She is pursuing all of us. What happens next? The tension in Los Angeles approaches a breaking point as Sheila begins stalking her own flesh and blood and the Forrester family prepares for impact. Luna is preparing something out there. Furthermore, the origami crane was just the start. She has broken the illusion of safety with a pencil-scribbled threat and a paper present. The game is now psychological. Calculated. Very, very personal, too.